Hello guys, this is Amol Khedkar. Today I'll be talking about the article that you see on your screen which says SIDBI to launch digital platform for SMEs. Before we get started, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel as I upload these kind of fast changing and extremely interesting news about global markets, India's role in the global markets, geopolitics, world economy on a daily basis. You really don't want to miss out on any of these. Okay, please don't forget to subscribe. So let's get started. So SIDBI is the, as you can see, a small industries development bank of India. Okay, so it is the bank in India that really props up many of the SMEs and MSMEs. Okay, medium and small scale industries in India. It said it will launch a digital platform that will educate stakeholders in the small and medium enterprises ecosystem and have information on coronavirus related initiatives for the sector. Okay, so as I've said, MSMEs are the lifeblood of Indian economy, and that's why SIDBI is really trying to make sure that it creates as many unicorns as possible. So unicorns are like small enterprises that can make it very big. Okay, so SIDBI is really just trying to make sure that Indian economy is well suited after the coronavirus pandemic. The platform India SME Services Platform, designed by SIDBI, will give micro, small, and medium enterprises (MSMEs) information about starting operations, getting finance or credit enhancement, and other support services. Okay, so it is really going all digital. To be honest with you, I've lived in the US for almost 8 years and now in Canada for almost 2 years. The kind of digitalization that I've seen in India recently is just astonishing. I was in India recently, and I was able to see Google Pay, on the hawkers, okay, like hawkers carts, okay. People are literally accepting Google Pay for chai. Okay, so that's really very interesting, and the kind of digitalization that has happened in India recently is just astonishing. Okay, people are not carrying cash anymore; they're just paying with Google Pay or Paytm, or there are now WhatsApp Pay is also coming in. I've made another video about that, so please check it out. Also, you have many other platforms, digitized platforms. So India is really trying to explore the digital realm as much as possible, and I really applaud India in this initiative. The government can also monitor actions on policies, schemes, and programs for the sector. Even the regulators can tap macroeconomic trends, compliances, risk management, and systemic aspects through the platform. Okay, so they are really going all in. So this will be like a one-stop shop for all the MSME apps. And so the MSME apps don't have to venture out and try to seek funding for any of their other needs. Okay, so this will be like a super app for MSMEs, like what Alibaba has done in China. Okay, in China, Alibaba, the company of Jack Ma, has started like a super app which is called like Alipay, and you can do everything with that app. Okay, so even Jio is trying to come up with a super app like this, but now SIDBI is trying to produce a super app for just for MSMEs. Okay, it shall have all MSMEs, stakeholders of the MSME ecosystem, financiers, corporates, government regulators, employees, and associations converging on an interactive platform. This will be all at one place, and one place for all kinds of initiatives. SIDBI chairman and managing director said in the release. The platform will have a web page encompassing a dashboard of all schemes being implemented by the central government, state governments, bank, and industry associations. It will give financiers an opportunity to look for marketplace, documentation support, and loan management. Even industry associations can avail of a window for insights and analytics, partnerships, and directory, the release said. Okay, so this is one more example of how India is just trying to get its foot in the door of the world markets. And earlier, if I am correct, if I remember correctly, the small industries were really not given that much help by the government. Okay, but right now, SIDBI, which is literally the bank that is for Small Industries Development Bank of India. Okay, I'm sure most of you might not have even heard the name of this bank. Okay, so that's acceptable because people really were not even aware of something like this exists in India. Okay, but right now all of these things are becoming available, and government is really trying to make sure that help reaches to people as much as possible. So to be honest, the kind of governance that I've seen in India to handle the coronavirus pandemic, and for SIDBI, and even I've made the video, you can see it on my channel, about BHEL. So BHEL, which is Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited. It is given foreign companies land, not land, but like it is giving them opportunity to come and use the empty plants of BHEL that are operated in India. Okay, and even recently the UP Chief Minister, Yogi Adityanath. Even he gave companies from Japan, South Korea, and US to come to UP and start manufacturing operations over there. And Indian government recently, tried to give companies a land twice the size of Luxembourg. Okay, for them to come to India and start operations in India. So India is really trying to gear up its initiative, and that's why I have said many times that this will be an Indian century. Okay, that you just cannot debate any of that. This will be definitely be an Indian century. Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg, both of them agree with me, because if you remember, Jeff Bezos had come to India at the start of this year and he had literally done namaste, and he himself said specifically that this will be an Indian century. Mark Zuckerberg as well, he has just bought stake of almost 10% in Reliance. I have made a video about that, so please check that out as well. So all these companies, tech giants, are really trying to get their share into the Indian market, because the kind of liberalization and urbanization that is happening in India at such a rapid pace, okay, is just astonishing. Okay, India has all the ingredients to become the next major superpower on the world stage. It has huge workforce, it has huge land area, it has huge number of English speaking population. It's just astonishing. No other country in the entire world has at least even these three things. Okay, there are many other things in India, but even these three things no other country has in the entire world. Okay, so I'm really looking forward to India being the next superpower in the world, and me as an Indian, I'm really proud of that. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.